That's better. So, this is only the 8th time I've tried to make this dang video. So let's hope that this time it's the charm. William, this video is for you. So you asked if I would recommend this gun. And here's my recommendation. No, there are better options than this gun. Now, there's going to be fanboys that want to catch a bunch of crap about how the kahr CT45 is an awesome gun. You're crazy, you're stupid, you don't know what I'm talking about. This is my experience. And this is why I don't recommend it. It's not a good carry gun. It's not really a good range gun. I don't know what the niche market for this pistol is. It's a direct copy of the T45, the TP45. And here's the differences between the TP series, which is about $700, and the CT series, which is about $350. This is the same on both guns. No difference at all. This is one of the reasons why I won't recommend. I'll get to that in a minute. I believe these are even the same on the gun. The difference is in this and this. On the CT series, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it says CT right on it. The CT series pistols, the barrel has standard rifling. On the TP series, it has polygonal rifling, so it has better rifling. The disadvantage to using polygonal rifling is that you can't use hard cast bullets. It lead fouls the barrel. Oh, that's really dirty. And the other difference in the slides, dimensionally they're the same. The difference is in the machine work. This is more angular. On the TP series, it's more rounded. There's a little more attention to detail. And you see the nomenclature on the barrel, the kahr and the CT45 are roll stamped. In the TP series, they're CNC machined, and the front sight on the CT series is polymer and it's pinned in place. In the TP series, it's dovetailed just like the rear, and it's metal. And the other difference is that this is the slide release, or the takedown lever, whatever you want to call it. On the CT series, it's metal injected molded, and on the TP series, it's machined out of billet. So those processes reduce the cost of the pistol by about $350. Oh, and it only ships with one mag too, so that helps bring the cost down a little bit. Here's the thing. It's a 45, 7-in-1 capacity. Why wouldn't you ship it with 2 mags? Your customer's going to buy another mag anyway. Ship it with 2 mags. I've heard that they've started doing that, but I cannot confirm nor deny. Through Kahr's website, these are about 45, 48 bucks a piece. You can get them cheaper from, I think I got mine from Midway. Midway had them for basically 2 for 1, 24 bucks a piece. And the other thing I don't like about the gun is that this is a day carry pistol. I hate these bar dot sights. I abhor these things. I want 3-dot sights. Put 3-dot sights on these things. There's no provisions for a light or a laser. Your holster options are limited. And the thing that I really dislike about this pistol is the trigger. Not that the trigger is gritty or doesn't function. It functions fine. It's a smooth trigger pull. It's consistent in weight all the way through its pull. The problem is that after your first shot, if it goes click, you've got a dead gun. There's no second strike capability. It's take up, there's a little bit of take up, and then a consistent pull, and then it just breaks. And there's no real definitive point which you say to yourself, okay, the trigger's about to break. It just breaks. And then the gun cycles, and look at the reset. It's all the way back out. Basically where the take-up ends, that's your reset point. I understand that having that reset all the way back out is a safety feature that eliminates the need for an external safety. The only problem is that it greatly diminishes your accuracy, especially with rapid fire and getting back on target. So because of that trigger, if the reset was, real short, that would minimize the movement of your finger, and anytime you can minimize your trigger pull, the more consistent your accuracy is going to be. I've proven that to myself because I can take and shoot my 9mm or single action, double action, and I can drive tacks with those guns. And this gun, I really have to be conscious about where my point of aim is and how I pull the trigger. The defensive pistol has to be an extension of your hand. You just need to instinctively shoot, and this is not a gun that lends itself to instinctive shooting. So I can't recommend this pistol for a defensive gun because it's just too hard to be consistently on target. Somebody might disagree with that, and that's fine. This is just my opinion, and I wouldn't recommend it based on that. It's a well-constructed gun. There is a little bit of concern with as it reaches the end of its travel, as a tendency to this portion of the gun where there's a secondary rail here, and this part of the shroud here, this dust cover, ends about right at the end of my thumb, and when it reaches the end of its cycle, it smashes into polymer, and it'll eventually bed itself in. Apparently, Kahr says that's normal, but there's been some concerns with the polymer drooping and stuff like that. They probably addressed all those, but I don't see this gun lasting 5,000 rounds. So I think it's just going to beat itself to death. And for a defensive gun, 7-in-1 capacity, that's really not a whole lot. The Janik TP9 has the same basic footprint dimensionally, about the same width, same height, same length, and that holds 19 rounds. For a defensive gun, no. For just a range gun or something, it's not that enjoyable to shoot. It's got some pretty aggressive checkering on the straps, so barehanded shooting is kind of it's abrasive to your hand. I've got leathery hands, so it doesn't really tear them up too much, but I can see if you're out shooting for an extended period of time, it could irritate your skin. But just for like a range gun or a truck gun or a backup piece, there's better options than this. This isn't, I don't hate this gun. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it as of yet. But I'm going to retire it eventually when I get the 1911 that I want. I have a specific model in mind. So that's my recommendation. If you're really got your heart set on this, I would say if you're going to choose between the CT series and the TP series, go with the TP series, and you know, preferably buy one that's already broke in, so you don't have to go through that expense and hassle. And if you're interested, William, I know where there's a TP series, a TP45, just same, looks exactly like this, only it's a little more refined, has the same goofy bar dot sights. At the local gun store here in town for I think about $560. It's on consignment. You might be able to get it less than that. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll give you the contact information. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm not gonna throw it away, but I'm not gonna buy another one. And that's another question that you might ask. Well, would you buy any other kahr pistol? You know, I almost considered a CT380 or CW380. They're a little miniature. It's cute. It's about this big. It's a little pocket pistol. It's so cute. I almost considered it, and then I went to the gun store and looked at it and started fiddling with the trigger, and it's got the same damn trigger. And like, if I'm gonna have the same issues with accuracy that with the 380 as I have with the 45, then I'll get a Kel-Tec. Sacrilege. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any other insight, go ahead and hammer away at the keys. Let me know in the comment section. In the meantime, you have fun, stay safe, keep your powder dry. You have yourself a splendid day. Okay, bye now.